And what is the deal, man? What is going on? What is happening, man? You are here for another episode here of State of the Nation, man, with none other than you guys, man, your host, Rundown and Cheeto for the day, man, for the morning. I was telling the people, man, I'm starting to like these little morning lives, man. It's starting to.
Me too. I like them. Yeah,
starting to be right. We got a nice little crowd, man. Shit, the conversation be good. It's always good. But as we always know, man, I'm joined by my guy, man, the family, Cheeto, to the right of me, man. What's going on with you, big dog?
Good, dog. You know, just getting over Sunday's loss, getting ready for the ass whipping we're about to get this weekend. You know,
100%. And then, you know, a lot of people are already like, oh my God, you know, Kenny Pickett, you know, he's going against his former team. What could happen? You know, I know a lot of people can be scared. I don't understand any of the fear at all. We still gonna get our ass whooped. But before we no, go ahead.
It's funny because I think it validates that it was all Geno's fault. If Kenny comes out and does something, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Blame it on Geno shit does get a little more credibility to it. But real talk, man, before we get into any of the talk, y'all know we got to start with real quick, man. We're gonna go ahead and start with some chat love, man. Y'all know what it is. We're gonna go ahead and tap in with y'all, see what y'all talking about today. And look, today, as y'all know, it's State of the Nation, man. We're gonna talk a lot of rumors today, a lot of questions y'all might have as well, man. We just go ahead, y'all let us know whatever questions y'all got. We're gonna try to answer them and see whatever we got for today. But silver and facts, man. Combo platter of Cheeto and Rundown for lunch today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Enjoy your lunch break if you're on your lunch break, fellas and fellettes, man. Appreciate you for being here. Hey, can you take over the chat real quick?
Yeah. Dominique, what's going on? Welcome. Thank you for tapping in. Our boy Jeff. I'm only here so Leo doesn't kick me off the Raider Connection show.
Hey, Jeff out here making AI music, bro. So Jeff not even about to be in the Raider space in a minute. He doing that Timberland shit.
Hey, shout out to Chris from the Bills Mafia. Thank you for tuning in, bro. Hey, this is their year, man. If they don't do it this year, I don't know what's up.
Hey, bro, it's wide open for Josh, bro.
Wide open for Josh. Yeah. But Bueno, what's going on? What's going on? Sun Goddess, what's going on, Queen? Thank you for tuning in. Our boy, just another DJ. Yo, what up, fellas? What's going on, big dog? Where'd you go?
What's going on?
Bueno, I got this hat from my boy, Ball Pins on IG, man. Make sure you look him up. Big luck. What's going on, man? Hey, man, I appreciate the love for the hat, y'all.
Yeah, that shit's fire, bro. That shit's fire.
Yeah. My boy Will, what's going on, brother? What's going on? Mm-hmm.
Man, you know what I always say this morning, man? Look, I'm going to start saying it more. Make sure y'all get hydrated, bro. Stay hydrated in the mornings, man. Drink your water. I know y'all drinking your coffee. Fuck all that. Drink water. My boy, probably I don't know if that's an alcoholic beverage at this early.
No, it's water, and then my other one. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm about to my other one. Hey, bro, you and the rest of my family, everybody be drinking this monster shit. I don't even drink coffee, bro. I don't even drink coffee. I need the natural wake up. You know what I'm saying?
You high on life, dog. It's cool. That's all you need.
Exactly. And every time I do, bro, I get a headache and I crash out. You feel what I'm saying? I got to take a nap at some point during the day. I'm like, nah, I can't do that, bro.
Yeah, and they can't. Don't do it, dog. Don't do it. I wouldn't recommend starting. Just
so. Hey, said don't start. Hey, but you know what it is, man. Drink your water. All right, stay hydrated for the day, man. Drink your goddamn water. But y'all know, let's get it started, man. Okay, we got some rumors to talk about. We got a game to talk about. All the extra. So, what better place to start with? One of the bigger ones that the nation has been on. Geno Smith not playing, right? Geno Smith not playing, and Kenny Pickett is going to be the starter. How do you feel about that, Chido? What's the deal, bro? Because you know how everybody's talking about it. You know, some people are scared the tank is fucked off.
I'm not scared the tank is fucked off, but I am looking forward to it because I need to see a change of pace. You know, something needed to change. I watch. You know me. I'm one of those guys that watches the games regardless. You know how we're doing, how bad we are. I'll sit down there and watch the whole thing. But I mean, I think seeing Kenny come in last game at the last minute, seeing how fast he got rid of the ball, getting the ball to your boy Jack Besh, you know, looking for him. So seeing things like that gives me hope because maybe that way, even with Kenny, maybe we will see more of the younger guys out there. You know, give them more opportunity. I mean, look at that dot he threw to Shedrick Jackson, bro. Like to be able to see things like that, so you know you got something in the younger kids. Because it looks right now that Geno shows shell shock from getting hit so much. It's like he only focuses on Trey and Brock, you know?
Right.
So it'd be good to see a new sign of life out there. I mean, it's still the same O-line, so you mean
100%.
Yeah.
Now Caleb Rodgers going out there, you know, that's better. You know, but him and Glaze working together, that could be nice, you know what I mean? But still, it is still the same O-line. Against this Eagles front, right? And then that's not you know what a lot of people are talking about. Now, when it comes to Geno and Kenny going in there, from the football standpoint, I kind of talked about it yesterday, but you're right. You know, he went in there, he was 100% more on rhythm. You know, hitting that back foot, letting it go. He's not holding the ball. You know what I mean? So I want to see what it looks like with a quarterback that's not holding the ball. You feel what I'm saying? Because you know, I was in the group chat arguing with Chris about that one play, Chris and Severe. With that one Jack Besh play, you know, and I was like, God, Geno's holding the ball, but see, we can eliminate these conversations with a different quarterback playing a different way. Because now,
quicker release,
exactly. So, say if he does get the ball out quicker, what happens? Right now, I can go back and reference and be like, see what happened with Geno when he was holding the damn ball, and now what happens when we get the ball out? It's a whole different thing. So it's like I want to see how that looks. 100% sure. Trey Tucker as well. I mean, there's some film on Trey last week. He had some DBs. Last week, he had some DBs fucked up.
He did. Mm-hmm.
Didn't get the ball, you know, so it's like, who knows, bro? Like, with more consistent quarterback play, I really do feel like some of this weaponry looks better than what it is. You know what I mean? It looks 100% better. So, from that
Kenny's standpoint, the tank killer. I just saw your thing.
The tank killer, bro. I'm scared off that. You know what I mean? The only reason I'm scared is because he got some shit to prove. So I'm like,
right.
I want to
he got to earn a contract. He got to earn a contract.
He got to earn a contract. He got some shit to prove.
He got some shit to prove.
Off the game, bro, people are like, oh, you know, it could be that. But then I implore people to remember this fact. The Eagles are struggling. Yes, they're struggling. But that shit has nothing to do with their defense. Nothing.
Oh, no. It's all their offense.
It's still good.
Yeah.
That's what people fail to realize, bro. Like, their defense is still championship caliber. It's still championship caliber. Just the offense is struggling, which at the end of the day, let's be honest with ourselves, right? If we're us going against that defense loss, right? And do you really think our defense is going to be able to hold the likes of Devonta Smith, A.J. Brown, Saquon Barkley, and all these guys for 4 quarters? We're going to be able to do that for 4 quarters with this talent level.
Right. I mean, the way Hurts has been throwing, that's our only thing that helps us. But that's the thing that scares me, Saquon. You look at how a lot of these running backs, how they've had their days against us, man. And even running quarterbacks, I think about Mariota. Like if Jalen was to actually start running again, this would be the game to do it. It would be over for us. Yeah.
Yeah. This is the game to get Saquon right. Saquon, get him on the ground and all that extra, bro. Like, still, their defense is going to come to play. Now, I'm looking at certain matchups, right? Certain matchups. Like, rookie matchups this week are crucial for me. I don't even give a fuck. You know me. I don't care about winning. I'm looking at matchups, right? So we'll talk about more of the matchups later because there's some rookies that I think, we definitely got to hone in. They got some tests this week. They got some big tests this week.
Darian Porter going to be tested this week.
Ooh, against AJ Brown. It's big dog shit right there, man.
Yeah.
And I like the length part of it because I think he's big enough. He's fast enough to fuck with AJ Brown. Just it's the strength. That's the problem, bro. Like,
AJ's a big dude. That's a big
dude. Right now, Darius he a puppy right now, bro. He gonna be able to, I seen him do that to more veteran DBs just this year. Shit, I think it was like a couple games ago, bro. I think he was playing the Rams. Buddy. AJ caught that motherfucker. I think it was a fade pass, buddy. Right out of bounds, bro. Mush. And
then he went and go sit down and read his book.
Oh my God. All right. If he's doing that, bro, he might do that to, prepare yourselves, bro. Prepare yourselves. He's a rookie, though. All right. Porter's a rookie. He still looks good, but this is these the wounds and the licks you got to take, bro. It is what it is. Especially at that position. I mean, shit, at corner, bro, you definitely got to, you got to take your lumps a little bit, and then you'll fuck around and get it figured out. But y'all let us know, man. What's up, man? Kenny, is he gonna be the tank killer this weekend? What's up, man? What's going on? Let's tap in with the chat while we look at this, man. By chance, is that Baby Rundown humming talking during the musical intro? It was, but he's gone now. He's gone. He's gone now. You got doing wind sprints yet? Hey, bro, you already right. We doing crunches, right? Crunches. I forgot what these are called, but when you work on little obliques, you know what I mean, on the side, we already on that, bro. Core is strong. You know what I mean?
Get that core going.
Oh, this man gonna be an animal. Tell you right now. I got a Jamar Chase on my hands. He gonna be an animal. Let me see, man. What's going on, Alec? What's going on, brother? Dog? He said I would tamp down those expectations. He was usually only averaging 1 TD a game when he was starting for the Steelers. Exactly.
That's facts.
Exactly.
That's facts.
See, you making me feel better, Alec. You making me feel much better. Much better.
They had high hopes for him in Pittsburgh, man. They did. They took him in the first round. Yeah.
Come on, Cheeto. It's time, bro. It's time. You got to get high in this draft, man. And we ain't had a number one since Jamarcus, bro. It's time.
And I think this is what creates the drama. Like people are gonna wonder, like, if he would have went to Pickett from the get go.
There we go. Like, that's a good question.
Yeah, that's the thing that people are gonna be. Yeah.
3 games. One more game, bro. We still gotta remember, bro, the offensive line in the running game is still not solved. Like, he doesn't solve those things. You know what I mean? So, Pete's inability, shit. First of all, we know Kenny's never would have got on the field if it wasn't for injury. But
it's funny. Maybe we win that first Bronco game if Geno does come out from the injury.
Maybe if he's throwing the ball like this, you might, because the Broncos weren't playing good.
Not that game. They played a lot better this Sunday than they did the first time.
Yeah, they did.
I was telling my nephew they played better at home in Vegas than they did in Denver. And he goes, "Why'd you say that, Uncle?" I'm gonna look at all the fans that were there this past weekend.
Oh, big fact.
Home game.
Big fact. Raiders gonna do what they do. Everyone that fell in love with AOC is gonna want Kenny to start next year and wait for CJ. Nah. It's time, bro. It's quarterback time. You know what time it is, man. Robert Pena in the building, man. What's going on, bro? Appreciate you for tapping in, man. DJ says Pickett is okay, short and intermediate. His anticipation passes are going to be key to move the chains for sure.
Yeah, he's got that quick release.
If we can't run the ball, they gonna squeeze us, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, Jalen Carter not playing?
Yeah, but they still got Jordan Davis.
Yeah, they still got Jordan Davis, and they still had 5 sacks or something, didn't they? On the Chargers? Yeah, it is what it is, bro. Yeah, we're ground beef.
I was actually watching Hard Knocks, and the NFC East is on there, so they had the Eagles up there after this last Charger game, and they were talking about Jalen not playing. So they were like, "It's all right, we got veterans that are here," and they pointed out Jordan, you got to take over, and he was like, "Man, I was here before Jalen. What y'all talking about?" So they're ready.
Real talk. He was here. But that won't matter this Sunday. 100%. It's not gonna matter.
Yeah, I know.
Against the likes of Stone Forsyth and all the extra, it's definitely not gonna matter. Now I'll give credit where credit is due, bro. Parham has played better as of late. He's played better as of late.
He had a better game. Yeah, this past week.
But I won't let the wool be put over my goddamn eyes. No. He has a contract year coming up this year. I won't let it fool me, big dog. Nah, he's got to go. He's got to go. Don't let it go.
He gotta go. He gotta go.
Every time we know how they play before, but when they play, all of a sudden spikes in money years. Oh no, bro.
Oh yeah.
You ain't gonna pull the wool over my eyes. Fuck no. Now all of a sudden we got to give him top 5 guard money.
Hell no. Absolutely not, bro. No.
Because that's how they gonna try to spin it to you. Right? Yeah. Look how he played at the end of the season. And then the guard market is going to be so, vast. It ain't going to be so big. It ain't going to be that bad, right? So, and at that point, he's going to be pushed up to the market. Now we're going to have to overpay for him when we actually know we shouldn't be doing that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's what happened with Trayvon Merrick. That's what happened with a lot of these dudes. And
Trayvon got paid by Carolina.
Got paid, bro. Ooh. Look at Nate Hobbs. Contract Hobbs
too. Yeah,
Hobbs that. You feel what I'm saying? I like Hobbs, but I'm not paying Hobbs that. You feel?
The one I wish we would have paid was Chase on. Would have kept Chase on.
Yes, that's the one. Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe you could have. At this point, bro. Now I've changed my ways. You can sell me on Spillane. Could have kept.
Yeah, Spillane could have kept Spillane too for that amount.
I was like, all right, it is what it is. But nah, you could have kept Spillane. So those are the only ones. But Hobbs and Merrick, I'm like, I'm cool off that. Now, let's have this conversation, right? Now, we go from that to a deeper conversation, right? A wider conversation. Geno, next year, what does it look like for you, bro, as far as him coming back or him remaining on the team? Now, there are rumblings. I know you might have heard it from Mitch. He said, but people have said, he has told his people, whatever the case, that he does not want to come back and he doesn't want to return to the Raiders. How do you feel about him coming back next year? What is the thought process for him next year? What's your thought process?
I mean, it's funny because you bring up Mitch and Geno's family hit me up too. As if we're going to do that route. No, no. Actually, we talked about this on Monday, and I said my whole thing with Geno is one: if Pete's here, that will determine a lot of it also, right? If he stays. But the other part is, does Geno even want to stay here? If you think about how bad it's been with the fans, his interaction with the fans, that's got to take a toll on him mentally as a player, his confidence. The horrible O-line, how they've not protected him all year. What is it, 50 sacks so far this season? Yeah. So my whole thing is like, is he even going to want to be here as much as people are like, get rid of Geno, get rid of Geno? Geno could just be playing just to show where the team's like, it ain't just me. Look at when I have the moments, I can make good throws. The throw he made to Bowers, was a great throw, and the touchdown, that was a great throw. Things like that. But I just don't think I don't see him staying here because of that relationship with the fan base and everything that's going on right now.
Now I'm glad you said all that, because I talked about this yesterday, and I'm just going to elaborate even further. Yeah. Now, yesterday, of course, Mitch hears what he hears, and he's tapped into what he's tapped in. I made the argument of saying, like, to be honest, bro, the audacity. The audacity, like, that's where I'm at, bro. Like, I was baffled. I was baffled. I was like, bro, the audacity that you would even have your people, your representatives, even leak and squeak this information out. What are you talking about? First of all, Cheeto, he don't got a fucking choice. Who's gonna trade for him?
That's the other part. Yeah.
Who's gonna trade for this contract? Zero.
Especially that contract. Oh no.
Yeah. You mean to tell me? You mean to tell me somebody gonna trade for you to be a starter to compete? Right. Stop it. Stop it, bro. Yeah. The only way somebody gonna pick you up off the street is if you fucking getting paid a pack of Skittles. That's it. That's the only way somebody's going to get Geno Smith. And even then, he is not even going to be a guaranteed starter. You're going to have to still prove some shit. Yeah. Prove some shit. And let's be even more honest. Only reason you got the starting nod just off rip is because you got with your boy. Pete Carroll just said, hey, fuck it, bro. You the starter. There was no competition here.
Oh no! There was never a competition for that quarterback position.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like the audacity to even have this information leaked, like you have a choice, motherfucker. You will sit down and gladly collect this $40 million or whatever it is if we decide to keep you on the roster to be some bridge quarterback. You will gladly do that. Because who else is going to pay him that money to start?
If that's nobody else was doing that. Yeah,
fuck, don't do that. Right. Next thing, right? Like you got your boy out here vying and politicking for sympathy as far as Pete Carroll for you. Well, oh man, we gotta feel sorry for Geno, man. His motherfucking shoulder, he didn't battle through. He didn't did that. Hey, bro, you just told me fuck you 2 weeks ago. What you talking about? What you mean? I'm supposed, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Not everybody's meant to pray for you, bro. I done heard that from one of my grandpas long ago, bro.
To be fair though, dog, we as a nation turned on this motherfucker so fast.
Oh, so quick.
You remember in the beginning of the year, people were calling him Geno Vic. After that Patriots game, we found the answer, right? We found the answer. This is our guy after that Patriots game. And then reality hit us that Charger game.
Yep.
You know, we turned on him real quick. We turned on him real quick.
Appreciate you for tapping in. Yeah. Hey, new member to the channel, man. I done seen him around a couple of times, man. But appreciate you for tapping in, OZ.
All right, appreciate you.
But yeah, real talk is like, said Geno is getting paid regardless, so I don't think he wants to stay. To play where?
Honestly, if it was just about collecting money to Geno after that Denver game, he could have just said, "I'm hurt."
That's what I'm saying.
Plain and simple. I'm hurt. I can't go out there. And then we'd have Kenny or whatever being out there right now. But the fact that he keeps coming back out there, like, he's not just here to collect a check, y'all. If he did,
no.
Yeah.
No. And, you know, from the jump, I was okay with having this veteran, but you know, this shit.
Oh, yeah. I mean, we're us. We're hopeful. We're delusional.
but what's understood don't need to be explained at the same time. It's like, you know, we've already had these discussions. We talked about this shit at length, bro. Like, we liked Geno, but at the same time, you know me, you still got to draft one. It don't fucking
we remember.
Bro.
Yes,
still got to draft one. And the Shador talk was heavy. By the way, hey Jeff, I'm gonna need to see you about that Shador topic. By the way, don't think I forgot. But either way, that topic was heavy. You know, Jackson Dart. Even shout out to LB. Even if you wanted
Jackson Dart,
fuck it, right? But the plan was always to still draft a guy. You still need a guy.
Even if it was later rounds, we had said it the whole time, right? That you still got to go out there and draft.
You still got to do it. And you know, Buddy fell to the 5th round, and we multiple opportunities, you know, and then we can talk to we're purple, blue in the face.
Even the dude that's on the Saints right now, he was a later round fucking quarterback, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Shuck. Yeah, Shuck was a 2nd round pick, bro.
Was he? See?
Fucking pick, bro. He was the 40th pick. You know, even that, and looking at the way he's performing, you know, shit, we could have took our flyer on that shit. But you know, obviously it was the coach's decision, and probably you know you gotta kind of blame front office too. Spytech has some culpability in saying like they're not going to give competition to Geno. There's culpability there, so you got to fuck around and get your answer, bro.
You do. You got to find out, and I get it. Like, and I people like, I don't know. It's hard because the whole "fuck you" thing makes me laugh because we started it as fans too.
Oh yeah, 100%.
And then certain fans want to act like, well, why'd he talk to me that way? I'm like, because we've been fucking with him. Oh yeah, bro.
Yeah. Look, I don't care that I never gave a fuck that he flipped off.
Me and you were like, hey, whatever, man. Like we deserved it.
You know how spicy people get to talking, so it's like it is what it is, bro. But at the same time, you know, I'm not gonna be mad that you flipped us off, but don't come out here politicking for sympathy.
Yeah, that part I'm not
either. Like it's like you know what I mean. Like it's all what's understood don't need to be explained, bro. It's all a fuck you from a distance, and it is what it is. You know what I mean? We got 4 more games of this bullshit, then we can all go our separate ways.
And I think that's what it is. It's like how you said, it's understood. We know we're stuck with you for at least 4 more games.
Yeah,
but we're gonna have to just fucking sit there and watch you.
Yeah. So it's like getting mad at that. And hey, bro, Cheeto? What did I tell you I said we shouldn't give a fuck about this because why? The Raiders don't give a fuck.
Right.
Remember that bullshit statement we read after?
Yeah. I remember that.
Tell me, did they fine him at all?
They didn't fine him. They didn't bench him. Not even for a quarter. Remember when they benched Jack Jones for a quarter when AP did that? Like they didn't even bench the dude for a quarter or a series. Oh, like nah.
We had this, and I'm so glad you said that, bro. That show. Look at the fundamental difference, right? Fundamental difference, and we're gonna talk about this in a minute. About the locker room because that's a perfect segue. But there's a fundamental difference. Last year, we had a coach, albeit first year, but we had a coach willing to bench his guys.
Yeah.
Who we knew were his guys, right? We knew Jack Bechwe. We knew fucking Jack Jones was his AP guy, right? But then from there, bro, he still was willing to bench the man, even with the relationship and all that. And guess what? For whatever you want to say, it made him play better, though. He played better after that. This year, with a veteran coach with experience, it turns around, and now we have a coach that's not willing to do that.
Oh, I think that's the frustrating part because you expected that out of a coach from like Pete Carroll.
That's why everybody wanted AP fired, correct?
Yeah.
Because he said everything would be managed more correctly. You know what I'm saying? Everything gonna be managed more correctly. Right. Hey, happy birthday, Ozzy. Let's go ahead and give him a shout out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Happy birthday, Ozzy.
Yeah. Hold on, shit. Ah, damn. I wish I had Terse soundboard, bro.
What did you want to do?
That little clap sound, bro. Give me that clap sound.
Hold on.
Yeah. You figured it out. Let's go, man. Hey, shout out to you, bro. Appreciate it.
Yeah. I actually don't have it on this setup, but on the Pluto one, I have a bunch of sounds on there.
I need to get sound.
I have a bunch on there. Yeah.
Let me see, man. My boy, we the people. Look, he don't have the faith. Jalen Carter fell off fast. Raiders about to fuck up and went out with Kenny. See, look, you can't lose the faith.
Honestly, like it's hard to even think that because, like you said, the Eagles, they still have a good defense, right? Houston, I think is one of the best defenses in the league.
And Houston has to go to the playoffs.
Yeah. So when I go to Houston, I'm not expecting us to win, bro. I'm going to enjoy Houston and then go to the game.
Who's after Houston?
Giants. The Giants.
That's the most crucial game of the year, dog.
Yeah.
Crucial game of the year, bro. Because look, if we lose that game, it's there. We have it. It's there, bro. If we fucking win that game, see, and this is, I'm not worried about our last week anymore. Not worried about the last week because the Chiefs. Because the Chiefs are either playing for pride or a playoff spot. So it's one of the two.
I'm kind of hoping they still play for a playoff spot by that point.
Yeah. Shit, even if they end, I don't see Andy Reid bench. Even if they're not in the playoffs, I don't see Andy Reid benching Mahomes and shit just to bench him. You know what I mean?
It was funny. Who was it? One reporter was talking about how Andy Reid plays chess, not checkers, and that if they're out of the playoffs by then, right, he's likely to like sit dudes down so the Raiders win to fuck up their own draft pick.
You're right.
And I was like, man, why do you got to put that out there?
Man.
Like shit.
Man, bro. He said, my brother is an Eagles fan. He asked me yesterday, y'all gonna let us win? I told him the Raiders don't. I told him like Raiders ain't no choice. There ain't no fucking choice, bro. There's no choice. There's no choice. Did you hear about the Giants trying to franchise Jameis Winston? As they should.
I like Jameis Winston.
I know, bro. I'm mad as hell, bro. I want crab legs here, man.
Yeah. I see him on Hard Knocks, and I saw him last year. I was like, I like this guy.
Yeah, bro. That's the perfect bridge. Perfect bridge.
Man, I like this guy.
We drafted a Dante. You drafted somebody, man. Jameis playing. And look, I know Jameis is gonna throw interceptions. But fuck it, bro. He's gonna be fun to watch. That's all I care about.
And he is gonna help your young guy. That's how Jameis is. Like, he'll help your young guy learn the game. He's not worried about like, oh, this young guy is here to steal my job type shit. You know? Yeah.
See, we the people, this is where I can't subject to this, bro, because he says this class reminds me of Josh Rosen, EJ Manuel. Bro, people were on their nuts back in that draft class.
Oh god, they were.
EJ Manuel Josh Rosen, bro, they was talking about EJ Manuel and Josh Rosen like they was the next coming of Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm like, I don't have that sentiment because I think a lot of people are understanding what that is. Like when I see people talk about Mendoza, I don't see nobody putting unrealistic ass expectations. They're all like they know what he is. He's a high level game manager. You know what I mean? Right. High level game manager, facilitator for sure. Now Dante is the risky one because he's only 20, 21 years
21.
old.
He's 21 years old.
You feel me? He's kind of got, some of that. He can grow a lot more. That ceiling's
a
lot higher.
You always get the knock on the Oregon quarterbacks, the stuff and yeah. You know what this reminds me of though? It reminds me of the CJ Stroud, Bryce Young draft.
Low key.
When it was those two, and then like everybody else, and a couple dudes were trying to get in there. Like Will Levis. Like shout out to him for putting himself in there. And Tennessee fucked around. No, he wasn't, but Tennessee fucked around and took him. Even Anthony Richardson. Like if I go now, there ain't that many quarterbacks. I'll get taken higher. Like So I could see a couple dudes maybe doing that, but I only see those two right now are my main ones. But then because Simpson fell off though, I don't know what happened to Alabama since
because
after Halloween.
He's their he's the offense, bro. He's the offense.
They haven't been running shit. Yeah.
They can't run the ball at all. They can't do a goddamn thing, man. It's bad.
Hey, good luck in the playoffs, Crimson Tide.
And we definitely gonna get into that for sure. Shout out to Michael Guerrero in the building. Man.
What up, Michael? What's going on, brother? What's going on?
Marcus Banks, man, in the building, man. What's going on to you, big dog? Much respect to you as well, man. Real OZ says Mendoza might be that dog.
A lot of people.
I'm starting to like him more. Starting to. If he come in this playoffs, bro, and in that Rose Bowl, and he get the ball in again, he got it because he got to beat Oregon again, probably.
And then again.
I don't want to see him play Ohio State in the championship. I want to see him play Georgia, bro. I want to see that.
Oh, you want to see him go against that SEC?
I want to see that SEC shit because if I see him going against that SEC speed, you know what I mean? He making plays. He can still run around with his legs too. I'm gonna be like, all right, bro. All right, we got it. You know what I mean?
Like CJ did against that Georgia defense when I believed in CJ.
He already showed me a lot. He already showed me a lot. In the Ohio State one already. I was like, all right. But he's got some. He's got a little more athleticism than I thought he did. Shout out, man.
Now his accuracy was really impressive against that Ohio State defense. Like where he placed the ball on the throw.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people talking about that Sorsby. He a big motherfucker too, bro. Like, so I can see that. I can see that. Gotta have an offensive guy though. If you're gonna do that, bro, we definitely need an offensive coach. 100%.
And that's the other part I think we were talking about yesterday was like what we need to figure out who our OC or our coach is gonna be first.
That's the next thing, bro. Shout out to Mike Philly, man.
What up, Mike? What's going on, brother?
The Black Team broadcast, man.
Yeah.
So we perfectly segued into something that it's time for us to speak about, man. And that is not this one. I don't care about this one. Apparently, it seems that the Raiders locker room has lost faith in Pete Carroll, per Diana Rossini.
Yeah, I saw.
Okay,
that.
So this is from her. This is from her article that she had, but basically states after falling to 2-10 on the season, Las Vegas Raiders will not win another game on the season. It appears, and the locker room has been officially lost due to Pete Carroll's failure to lead the team. One player saying that I really don't know what the plan is. I don't think anyone knows. And saying that when asked if he felt good about the team's future at 2-10, he's definitely saying that he feels that the direction of the team could be more clear. But many around the league, even inside the building, are wondering if Carroll will survive the season if the Raiders do move on. There's no if. We are. That's happening. But how do you feel hearing this, man?
I'm not surprised. Like, I know you got leaders like Max and stuff like that hold the team together, but this dude was brought in to lead you guys. He was supposed to be the grown-up in the room, right? And you see the way shit went down. You talk about the mishandling of Wilkins Damn, what was the linebacker's name that left that got released?
Pratt,
the mishandling of Pratt, bro. The way Amari Cooper got here and just bounced, the handling of JPJ and them being on week 14, 15, and we still don't know our offensive line. We're still trying to put pieces together and not being on the same page with your OC.
Yep.
I could see how that would get frustrating and irritating, especially when the young guys finally did get some burn. There's some light in that fucking darkness, and that's what they've been asking for. And I could see how that would be. I think it was it Ashton? I think on one of his interviews, I heard him say something like that.
Yeah. I'm so glad you look at. Hey, see, this is why we do. This is why we do this show, man. Because not only do we have this from Diana Rushini, right? We have this from yesterday. Now, some people could say, "Man, you're kind of reading too much into this," but watching football as long as we have, being in locker rooms as well, hearing shit like this, hearing this, you tell me what you hear when you hear this.
That you're close as well. Do you kind of get that same sense that Pete does?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm as optimistic as Pete is at sometimes, but I do think a lot of times all it takes is one play, one spark to, change the direction of the game, for us and just for the organization to lead towards wins.
See, you go off first, Cheeto. What do you hear when you
first and foremost? Shout out to my boy Q for asking a tough question, even though they get a question for not asking them. But but man, his laugh tells you the story when he was asked about you're almost there. Like you could tell he's like, no, man, like I'm with you, dog. Like I saw it as like, no, man, he ain't cool with this. He probably thinks Pete's just too okay with this. Like I don't know if you remember, was it when Carr or someone got happy that we almost beat the Chiefs? And then somebody else was like, bro, why are you happy? Oh, we almost beat them. Like, we ain't here to almost win. Like, we need to fucking win. Like, that's what that shit reminds me of. When I hear fucking shit like Pete being like, oh, we're almost there, and he's so positive, and Asher's like, nah, man, fuck that. We far away from it. Further away than he thinks or cares to see is my point of view. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hey, bro. When I heard this shit, bro, I couldn't do nothing but laugh, dog.
Yeah.
Couldn't do nothing but laugh. Because if this don't spell doom, I don't know what is. And look, and I'm gonna tell you what, it's all about the delivery and all about the topic words, the choice of words, right? Because if he was still believing in the message, even at 2-10, right? If the players are still believing in the message, you're gonna hear things like, well, you know what? Yeah, if he would have asked that question, he probably would have answered it like, well, yeah, I do think that we are close. I do think we have a couple plays here and there on the season where I think that if we could have, honed in here, that maybe the season goes a different way. So I do kind of share Pete's sentiments on that. I think if we hone in and lock in on our craft here, we can start to see the change that Pete's talking about. Yeah. That sounds like a motherfucker that's locked in with what the coach is saying. Not, I'm not as optimistic as he is. But, one play at a time.
One big play here can spark an offense.
What the fuck that sound like? Like, no, bro, that don't sound good at all. This man, the translation, fuck no. I'm not as optimistic as he is because we're ass right now. We suck. And things are not being done. And guess what? That don't sound like a player that's all the way bought into the message that the head coach is providing.
No, and this isn't the first time lately that I've noticed he spoke up. The presser after the game, I think it was, he talked about like it don't matter who's here. They asked him about the play calling.
Yeah,
he said all that stuff don't matter if we're not executing. And I was like, thank you, Jesus. Like,
bro, this isn't the first time. This isn't the first time Genty has said some shit like this. And to keep being with you, he himself is a different conversation. We're gonna have a different conversation when it comes to him himself. Because yes, I do like him saying these things, but then there's another juncture where it's like, hey, big dog, I'm not getting no 6 overall shit from you. So it's like
there's that part. Yeah. I get it.
So even tough that we're at right now, right? So I understand what he's saying, but at the same time, the clock is still ticking. I have yet to see where's that 6 overall shit that everybody was spitting to me when we drafted him. Right.
That's true.
We're waiting on that. But at the same time, he's correct. Right. And he's not the only player that has said something like this. Remember Jamal Adams when he was like, shit, we were starting to question some things, about
Yeah. I remember that. Mm-hmm.
What you mean question? Like, you know what I mean? Like, we still 1 year into the tenure, bro. Like, what the fuck are you talking about question?
Yep. Yeah.
So it's like,
I do remember that. And that's one of his boys. That's one of his
guys, bro. I think somebody else said something. I forgot who else, but it's 3 players that have said something like this to the media. And if they're saying this to the media in so many words, what do you think they saying behind the camera?
Man, that's what I'm saying. They're like, man, fuck this dude.
Even worse, bro. Hey, so y'all let us know, man. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what the chat thinks, man. Has he lost the locker room? Is it over? I mean, look, I saw something from Travis, bro, and he's not lying. And I think this is the most damning thing as well. It's not only the locker room, bro, nation as well. I agree, bro. We as fans don't even believe in the message anymore.
No.
To be honest with you, Cheeto, I don't even know what it is anymore. I don't even know what it is.
I think it's what Spaceface was just saying. Like, we're tired of the bullshit, the smoke screens.
Yep.
We're tired of the BS answers, the BS pressers. Like, we know what it is. We all know. We don't want you to admit it. And finally step up to the plate. Like, like it was a bad year. We fucked up.
Yep. I agree with you, DJ. You can tell Max been lost faith. You know what I mean? I love the nation, man. Y'all deserve better. Y'all do that.
Yeah.
Tell us in so many words, man. Tell us in so many words. Pig said,
but
I think guys appreciate Pete, but it's hard to shoulder all the responsibility for losing. It has to go on to Pete, and Pete was not brought here to lose. 100%.
Yeah, that's true, Pigs. That's true.
100%. Coach in the building, man. What's going on, Coach?
What up, Coach?
I like Genty's attitude, to be honest. He may not be the best running back in last draft. I'm glad okay. But this is what the Raiders need in terms of attitude. I hope he stays discontent until they start winning. Agreed.
I do like that.
Because he's not the only one. He's not the only one. I'm gonna say, look, bro, and maybe I always like to read tea leaves, but I don't know if you've had him on the show before. I know I've spoken to him before with Jay when I was still part of Good Morning Raiders. But All in Autumn Wind. Right, you know him. That's his channel. Yeah. So Brian. Yep. I saw him talking to Bauer's mom. I saw her talking to Bauer's mom. Right.
Okay.
And she's saying all the typical mom answers and shit. But you can tell. I ain't gonna cap to you, bro. You can tell she looking like I ain't used to this shit. I ain't used to this losing shit that y'all got going on.
Right.
She like, man, how you feel about, this season and all that? He's like, well, I just want to get out of here healthy and all that. I pray for everybody, and all the extra. Bro, you can tell that she even it's weighing on the parents. Like, goddamn, bro. Bowers just came from Georgia. We went in in our sleep, Cheeto.
Had a record-breaking rookie year. Yeah.
Just had a record. Hey, we were ass last year, but at least we was breaking records, right?
Yep.
But it's like, bro, we can't even get consistent production, from one of our better players. It's not his fault, right? We just can't get consistent production. And it's like, bro, you can tell it's weighing on everybody. It's weighing on everybody. Where it's like, I'm used to a certain level of either winning or a certain level of how shit is done.
No, for real.
And we're gonna lose these players. The cycle continues, right? We always get these good players, but we lose in dysfunction, and then we lose them. It happens every year.
It happens to the best ones. I don't know if you heard or you've seen, but Joe Burrow yesterday on his presser, right? I don't know if I got to think about what I'm doing. I gotta be having fun. Hey. And I was like, man.
All I know is I was in our group chat. I was laughed at, ladies and gents, when I presented some shit to Cheeto and all of us in our group chat, because I forgot what it was. But we was talking about Joe Burrow and Josh Allen, right? We was like, you think these motherfuckers ever leave? And it was like, no, never. Really, it was about Josh at first. Now
it was more about Josh. It was about
Josh is gonna stay all of a sudden. He's good. You know what I mean? They go to but Joe, on the other hand, I saw something today, and this is getting off topic, but we'll fuck around. We'll get back on. But I saw something today, They put up a graphic of him next to Andrew Luck. I said,
"Oh, I saw that."
Oh my God, bro!
Twitter has no chill. I mean, X has no chill. I saw it on.
No, but bro, when you look at the comparisons, right?
Yeah,
they're both 29, and Andrew was 29 when he retired. Fucking crazy. 29 when you know how much football he had left.
Yeah,
man, bro, he had so much football left, and so even then. You look at Joe. Joe just turned 29 yesterday. Yeah. And he's been sacked, I think, 23 more times than Andrew Luck and has played 16 less games.
Jesus.
Can you imagine that, bro? Dog. If this man
Talk about mismanagement of a player, bro. You have a quarterback like Joe Burrow and you can't get some dudes to protect him? Like, oh my God.
Hey, Bauer's mom is hella cool, bro. Hella cool.
Yeah, she's super cool.
I feel bad for him, man. They got to watch this losing product. You know what I mean? They've been part of winning.
Well, remember in the draft, some of the family wasn't happy that it was the Raiders that took him.
Fuck yeah, because they from Santa Clara. They
know what it is.
They're Niner fans. He got it right there. It was bad. It was pissed off. They knew what time it was, bro. Hopefully we can change it, man, because I want to keep this man, bro. I don't want to lose him, man.
He's an electrifying player, man. Yeah, I love that kid watching him at Georgia.
Yeah, bro. You right, man. Hey, he's doing the damn thing. I've been following him on social. Hopefully he gets it, bro. I hope
there's a couple hiccups. Like people have been pushing back, like not wanting to sign the paper that he needs to do, and some bullshit like that. So hopefully that shit don't interfere with it. But I'm gonna see him in Houston, so I'll see him in Houston.
Fire.
Yeah,
hopefully you get a nice little interview in with him too.
Oh yeah, man. Brian's cool as hell. Yeah.
But you know, on that topic, look, like you said, it weighs on players, bro. That Joe Burrow shit, bro. If he decides to Andrew Luck it, that would be a travesty. I would be pissed off. I would be so mad, dog, because that just deprives us of good football play.
And that'll be the second time a Bengals quarterback does that.
Are you serious?
Carson Palmer did it too.
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Well, you know what time it is, Cheeto? Huh? Shall history repeat itself?
I know, and it was all over the Raiders social media. And I was like, man, don't think he's gonna come over here. We're in a worse situation in Cincinnati. He ain't trying to come over here.
History repeats itself. We take another Cincinnati quarterback. Let's do it, baby. This one I like. Man. This one I think. Hey, hypothetically, we know, look, we understand. We don't usually, we talk rumors on the State of the Nation, but not these type of rumors. We understand.
Yeah, no.
Joe Burrow getting traded. It's never fucking happening. It's, meteor that killed the dinosaurs is likely going to show back up before that shit happened. But I will say, how much are you giving up if this is the case?
Oh, man, for Joe Burrow? Sure.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's Burrow. He's 29. Quarterbacks play longer. If you protect him, you could get him, man. I would give up the couple first for him. Mm-hmm.
Shit, 3 or 4.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I don't care, bro. 3 or 4, I'm doing that. Like 29, you got.
Do people forget what he did that year when he took the Bengals to the Super Bowl? Like
if they did, then don't even trip. Just watch last week before the 2 fucking
yes,
2 fucking interceptions. That man was balling, bro. That man, and he just came back. Came back. That man's real, bro. If we could have that man for 3 or 4 first rounders, you goddamn right you do that all day of the week.
Yeah, man.
All goddamn day of the week. Greg, you can't be serious.
Oh no, I'm not gonna take a unproven kid over Joe Burrow at this point. I already know what I got in Joe.
Take it serious, bro. Greg, if I grab Joe, I know that's the only time I'm cool with this veteran, bro, because people are scared now because we done did the Geno Smith shit and all that extra. But you know what, Greg? I'm actually not mad at you for saying this. You know why? I'm proud of some of our fan base now. Look at us. We want to draft somebody.
He wants a new guy. He's tired of Yep, I feel it. I was waiting for you to catch that part. Yeah.
We want to draft somebody instead of getting a veteran. Look how we've changed, bro. I love it.
Yeah.
I fucking love it. So I'm not even gonna be mad at you, Greg. You know what? Yeah, you're right. Get your own guy, bro. Get who you want. Travis says over the previous Bowers family majority Niner fans, they laugh at the Raiders. He's definitely going if we don't get our action. 100%. 100%. Now, let's talk some more rumor. Let's get into some happy stuff. Let's get to some happy stuff, okay? We can talk because I have a big show lined up. Definitely I was going to ask if you wanted to join that show too, but Coaching candidates, right? Coaching candidates are lining up. I think it's gonna be a nice little year if we can get our guy, right? If we not even our guy, if we can get the pick. If we can get the pick as far as like the number 1 overall pick, number 2 overall pick, I think we look even better. But how do you feel right now? Is there anybody on your mind that you might feel that you need to, that you want right now?
Off the top of my head, as a fan of football, I'm not going young guy. That would be Robert Saleh, right? I want Robert Saleh. Okay. Yeah, Robert Saleh, and then line them up with a good young OC, to help groom our quarterback, things like that. But as far as the younger guys, bro, I'd rock with the LaFleur or Kubiak. I want something from that side, like the new mind, the new NFL, someone in that stuff. When it comes to the coaches, I just want to see who would be out there. It seemed like it was slim picking. Yeah, the coach from Michigan, big dog. Shout out to Chris, bro. He's going through it right now.
Yeah, Chris going through it, man. It's fucking dysfunction in the college team, dysfunction in the goddamn NFL team. It's bad everywhere. Right. Yeah, no, for real though. I'm like, I know people want offense. I'm so open to the defensive side too. I am open to that, bro. I know a lot of people, focus and hone in because we're trying to get a quarterback and all that. But look at some of the younger coaches that are defensive coaches that are working. You can still go young and go defensive, right? Look at Mike McDonald working over there. You look at DeMeco Ryans, right? Over there. He's nice, right? I like what he's doing over there. So it's like there's a lot of guys that I think.
Oh man, DeMeco got Houston defense balling, bro.
They're balling, bro. They're balling. I don't know if you necessarily do you count Harbaugh as a offensive coach?
No, he's just when I think of Harbaugh, he's just more old school style, like tough defense, young, run the ball. You know what I mean?
Young. Like, so you could probably look over more younger. You can go maybe Vrabel, right? You look at Vrabel.
Vrabel's good example of being able to turn that shit around.
As long as the guy understands offense and understands how to grab, an offensive guy, I like that. Now I seen somebody up in here say something, and I ain't mad. Look, Dayball is out there for offensive coordinator.
Man. I would love Dayball to groom a young quarterback
because he knows what the hell he's looking for. I mean, it's proven. He helped mold Josh Allen. He went in and selected Jackson Dart. There's even that clip of him saying, in the year of the Caleb draft, that year he was like, "Shit, I trade all our first rounders for Jaden Daniels if I could." That motherfucker knows what he's looking for, bro. He knows. He knows. So. I would 100% like to take him for OC. I was hoping Mike McDaniel got fired over there for Miami.
He didn't. He's turning it around. I was surprised.
Yeah, bro.
How they've turned it around over there in Miami, bro.
I know people like Joe Brady, but there are certain things that Joe Brady does that kind of pisses me off a little.
Like what, dog? What's your knock on Joe?
He runs the ball, but then there are certain his pass concepts get on my nerves sometimes. His pass concepts kind of get on my nerves sometimes. And then he goes away sometimes for what be working. I'm like, dog, like y'all motherfuckers are running the ball. There be sometimes they're running the ball, then he just goes away from it. It's like,
right.
Like what the fuck are we doing? That does go for a lot of people.
That is no knock to when Burrow and LSU won the national title. But if you go back and look at that fucking roster, the dudes that were on that team, bro. Burrow had fucking weapons. Bro.
Yeah.
Hilaire was out of his mind in college. He might not be in the NFL, but he was out of his mind in college, bro.
Okay. Let me put this to you. If you want offensive, right? Because everybody is looking at Brady. How would you feel about a Kubiak?
Yeah, I like Kubiak. I wouldn't mind Kubiak.
That would be nice. Now, I didn't know. Now, I don't know how close, they're probably not all that close together, but the Kubiak and Shanahan system, it's not all the way comparable, but there's some similarities, right? You got some similarities in there for sure. I didn't know that there was a Shanahan at Indiana working with Fernando Mendoza.
There's one of the Shanahan kids over there.
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that either. Oh wow,
that intrigues me. That intrigues me because if he can run that shit the way he's running it, and he can see coverage and do all that right now, like that.
Yeah.
I like, you know what I mean? Because then now, like, it depends. Because if you're going offensive guy, then you pretty much know what quarterback he might like. You know what I mean? Depending on who he's worked with, right? So if you're looking at a Joe Brady, how much would he like a Fernando Mendoza when his type of quarterback ain't really been that? Now you look at, maybe comparable to Joe Burrow a little bit, but Joe Burrow's more athletic than Fernando.
Oh, so Burrow was more athletic. Yeah.
And he's got a livelier arm. So and then he went from that to fucking Josh Allen. So it's like, what does he have there? What is he like? If you get Daboll as an OC, Daboll ain't never really had no stationary quarterback like Fernando. Ain't never really had that. So he likes motherfuckers that run around and do all these things. Dante Moore is more in question for Daboll if that was the case, right?
Yeah, I can see that being a better fit.
Maybe a Sorsby if he gets to climb in the draft, all that extra shit. But I do think you got to pair up the OC with the quarterback at the same time. You can't just be like, oh, this is what I want.
Yeah, no. It's got to be like hand in hand, man.
It's got to be the pair, bro. Now, again, when you go defensive guy, all I know is the defense gonna be right. There's a risk reward that everybody goes, and you let me know, Cheeto, where you're at, right? Especially, I'll use Lincoln Riley for an example. When you get these offensive guys, sometimes these motherfuckers cannot figure out the defensive side of the ball.
No, Lincoln Riley don't give a shit about the defensive side. We're just gonna score, and you gotta score more than us.
Like some of them, like that's the risk reward you run, because some of them don't really give a fuck about defense at all. You know what I mean? Or they just don't know how to hire a defensive coordinator. But that's that's everybody's shit with the defensive guy, where they're like, well, sometimes they just can't get the offensive shit right. You know what I mean? But I will say this, is it easier to win? This is the question that I present. Is it easier to win when you say you got a coach that makes the defense good and your defense is going to be holding motherfuckers to less than 20 or 20 points and less? Or that you have an offense that can score, but you got a defense that can't stop a fucking nosebleed?
I mean, dog, you look at last year's Super Bowl as a prime example. Philly beat Mahomes and their fucking offense because they got after Mahomes. That 100%. Fucking defense. Even when Tampa Bay, Brady beat Mahomes in the Super Bowl, it was that front four of Tampa Bay getting after fucking Mahomes' ass. Yep. So that's why, as much as it's a high-scoring, high-flying NFL nowadays, that defense makes look at Denver, dog. Yeah. Look at their record right now. There ain't nothing impressive about that offense.
If it wasn't they are not 11-2. They are
exactly. Not 11-2. Yeah.
You know why we having this discussion? Because next week we're gonna have our, the candidates that we like and all the extra. But I am sharing what you're saying, bro, because when we're talking about the offense being good and all that, I mean, look at the Bengals. We just talked about Joe Burrow. That defense is horrid. Yeah. If their defense had any type of resistance at all, they win last week, and they win a lot of games that they've lost in the past.
I remember last year there were a couple games he had like 3 or more touchdowns. They scored damn near 40 points, and they lost the game. They lost the game, bro. That's Jesus.
Where it's like, for me, we have to think about this sometimes, because even if a defensive coach can come in and we know the defense is good, we know they balling. You know what I mean? So from there, it's just like getting the offense figured out is just a matter of coordinator and quarterback.
Right.
Coordinator, quarterback. You know what I mean? And then from there, you let the GM do his job in acquiring that offensive talent and all that extra, which right now, Spike looks good. He looks okay. So for me, I'm not mad at it, man. People are looking at, the Mentors, the Flores, all the extra, Now, Flores, I don't know about that with Salah, though. I like
Salah.
I do like Salah, bro. And look, before we get out of here, it's perfect segment too, because it was already reported that the Raiders were willing to make Saleh one of the highest paid coordinators next to Chip Kelly to be Pete Carroll's successor. That was the plan. So if that was already the plan, are they going to revisit that?
I hope so. I hope so if they move on from Pete as far as bringing him in to be able to do that part. Because I could see why Saleh wouldn't want to come here behind Pete like that at the same time. You know?
Oh, yeah.
So, man, I would not be mad if we revisited the whole Saleh thing. Look at what he's doing in San Fran, bro.
That's why, a lot of people would be like, because of the Jets tenure. Honestly, bro, I'll be real with you, man. I'm not that mad at his Jets tenure.
Me either, dude.
Now, you would hope this is the roll of the dice that you hope that he learned from his previous mistakes with the Nathaniel Hackett shit and all the extra. Now everybody be like, oh, but he hired Nathaniel Hackett, motherfucker. He got Aaron Rodgers though.
Rodgers.
Who you think Nathaniel Hackett? You think he's just doing that to do it? No. Who the fuck you think hired Nathaniel Hackett, bro? He had Aaron Rodgers. That's why he did that.
The crazy is I remember Saleh had the best looking team because they always had a good defense. But remember when they moved on from Zach Wilson and they had that other kid, Mark Wilson, who came in, or Mike Wilson?
Yeah.
And they look good with that kid, and all that kid knew. I just can't fuck up. Because
that defense was balling.
Because that defense was balling, bro.
I'll give Saleh credit for a lot of things, bro. He did. There's things he definitely could have did better with the offensive side. But there's nothing you can say about that defense when he was there. The defense was balling, bro. Everywhere he's went, and that is the common denominator. Everywhere he's been, bro. Them defenses, nasty.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, he can learn from his mistakes because you had motherfuckers. See, this is probably where he'll learn. I can see this fully, right? Let's see if we tell the future, Cheeto. I can see him fully telling the future and learning from the mistakes and saying, okay, I know my defense is balling. So instead of taking the risky quarterback, I'm going to take the safe quarterback, which is Fernando. And that's a motherfucker that's not going to turn the ball over.
Right.
And play efficient football. Right. So and if you do that, coupled with the defense that I know I can make top 10, what are we?
You look at what Fernando's doing with the defense in Indiana.
What are we? You know what I mean? So that's why it's that it could work. It could work. I wouldn't be mad. But that's the whole thing with some of these defensive guys. When it comes to their quarterback selection, you could pretty much book. It's probably gonna be Fernando. Because they like that safe shit. They like that. Just don't fuck up what my defense got going on. Shit, right there.
Right. Hey, Mark Sanchez has a playoff win, y'all. Behind, or what was it? Ryan coached defense on the Jets.
And we're looking at it unfold between right before our very eyes with the Texans. Right before our very eyes. Right, Texans. All CJ got to do, because we just saw Davis Mills. All CJ got to do is not fuck up. That's it.
Yep.
Don't turn the ball over, big dog, and we win the game. Yeah. So I wouldn't mind that. I personally wouldn't mind a very, very stiff defense. Pause. But I wouldn't mind that, bro.
No, me either. I've always been a defensive person. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, often, we get to scoring and doing all this extra, but it's like, I think a lot of people were like, oh, yeah, we need that because of our division, who we were in. You know what I mean? Like, we need to get our high-flying offense because the Chiefs do this. It's not. That division is not this anymore.
Look at what the Broncos and the Chargers have done to the Chiefs. They got a hard defense. Yeah.
Even the Chiefs, for as much as you want to say, bro, that for the past 2-something years, they've been carried by their defense.
By their defense.
The past 2 years. Maybe 3, honestly. Since Tyreek has left, they've been carried by their defense and Chris Jones and them turnovers.
Right.
So Our division has turned into a defensive division, dog. Broncos, like you just said, Broncos defense. Look at Mentor and that defense. Goddamn. I mean, what they do. Chiefs defense. We can't just try to beat our head against the wall either. We got to be flexible.
Yeah, we do. Yeah. Oh, that's another name, Bobby Slowick out of Houston.
As the OC.
The OC.
Oh, wouldn't be mad. Where did he go? I wonder where he went because I know he got fired.
The Texans got defense. The Texans got. When I saw them play against the Buffalo Bills, I was like, Jesus.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Josh says, question, if Rams told y'all give us 3 firsts, would you give us in a heartbeat? You ain't even got to ask. That's the best first 3 rounders or that we've ever spent, bro.
Man,
that's
Sean
3
McVay.
first rounders we've ever spent.
Tell him to bring Matthew Stafford with him.
100%. But look, Sean McVay is that higher totem pole, and Shanahan too, the higher totem pole of offensive guys understanding defense.
Mm-hmm.
They're of that higher spectrum of end, because when you look at Shanahan, you would think like, oh man, the 49ers got this defense, but then like Shanahan's an offensive motherfucker, like to the team.
Right.
So it's like he just understands. He understands.
He does. They do a great job of that too.
100%. Mike McDaniel's figuring that out over there. If he figures it out, they're gonna be scary. Because I actually think he's a good coach. I
always like Mike McDaniel's. Yeah.
If he figures it the fuck out, and it might be just having to move on from Tua, but if he does, bro, it'll be scary. Let me see, man. Before this show, what I did in the mock draft, traded back with the Jets, loaded up on picks, got 2 first rounders, bunch of second rounders. So I traded back again to get Isaiah World. It depends, bro. Nah, that's different. Mayava, Scoresby. Look, I get it, bro, but the talent level of these quarterbacks is completely different, bro. We can't keep doing this each year. The talent level of those quarterbacks dramatically drop each year.
Mayava would need someone like Dayball to fucking teach him not to do
100%, bro. 100%.
Because he's good till he does something stupid, and he always does.
Mike always is telling me, bro, like, no, he has this many turnovers. Brother, I watch the games, bro. Right. The man, at least 1 or 2 times a game, gives you a what the fuck play. Which, okay, but it's like, I don't know. For me personally, bro, the talent level of these guys are completely different. If you're telling me that Fernando, or even if Dante Moore is in the class, there's no question for me. No question. I'm picking those guys because the dramatics decrease. Now, I understand we're going to just build the team right now and do it all right now because then we're going to stockpile all these picks. I do understand it from that standpoint. Yeah. The only way I'm doing that is if we're not in a position to really take a quarterback for real.
I like to do that, especially like if the package they're offering is good. Like if we're up there and this other team really wants one of those dudes, either Moore or Mendoza, and it's us, and they offer you like 3 first rounders and this shit, I'm over here like, can we really pass this shit up?
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
You know what I mean?
It's the thing though. With that, because right now, Mayaba, bro, like, as much as he's cool, I it's hard for me to say like he's a first round guy. You know what I mean? Like,
true. Me too.
He's more of like a second or third round dude. Same with Scoresby, bro. The only thing that's putting both of those dudes in the first round is potential.
Lack of quarterbacks.
Yep, lack of quarterbacks and potential, bro. Because both of these motherfuckers is around like 6'4", 2 something, right? I know Scoresby's a big dude. Like he's like damn near 230. 6'4", you know what I mean? Mayava, the same thing, 6'4", damn near 230. So
Mayaba's big and athletic.
That's what's going to propel them into the back half of the first round because of that potential and all that. But being honest with yourselves and watching film, stacking them up between Mendoza and Moore, they are not better than them 2 dudes.
Oh no, they're not. They're the next tier below them. Yeah.
So that's why it's like we cannot keep doing this where we're just we're gonna try to stack pile talent, but then at the best position, at the most important position, we always want to skimp. We can't skimp. You know what I mean? When we say stack pile talent, that doesn't mean select few positions. That means every position, every single one. And we have a duty to ourselves as an organization, as fans, to select one of the best talent that there can be at the quarterback when we have the opportunity to do that.
Yeah. No, that I get. Yeah.
That's where I'm at. I'm tired of skimping. We have a duty to ourselves to select the best talent that there can be if it's feasible.
Hey, Rundown. I don't want to trigger you, but I heard next year's quarterback class is better.
Shit, that's what I heard about this. That's crazy, bro.
They say that shit every year, bro.
Like, and I'm not saying you saying that. Which
no.
By all means, look, Greg, because Greg presented that plan, and I'm not mad at the plan. I'm not mad at the plan because it's a good plan. You know what I mean? In thinking like we can stockpile everything, but I just think we're just at a position as an organization where it's time to like we need something to believe in.
We need to have that guy because we've been fishing for
as it is, bro. As corny as it is, as fucked off as it is, bro. Like we need something to believe in. You know what I mean? And as fucked off as it is, there's one position in sports, in football, that's gonna give you that belief, and that's quarterback. Yeah. I mean, Washington went from a whole scandal with Dan Snyder, and then nobody even thinks about that before, because of Jaden Daniels and all of what they're doing now.
Yeah.
CJ Stroud and them, and the Texans went through a whole scandal, Cheeto, of Deshaun Watson and all that embarrassment.
Yeah.
But then draft a quarterback. Hey, look the other way.
Shoot, even Carolina's turning it around right now.
Carolina, a whole bunch, bro. Yeah. A quarterback makes you look the other way, bro. Gives you something. Even, bro, this is how bad it is. Okay, Brock Purdy, Dak Prescott. These are outliers, bro. These are outliers. You talking about fourth rounds.
Even Trevor, for as much as he fucks up, but he gives them hope, knowing that you have him and
bro,
you can get him to play to his ability.
And seventh rounds. How far few between when was Dak Prescott drafted?
Oh man, that was years ago.
Okay, then when was Brock Purdy drafted? You see the time in between?
It was not back to back.
How many seventh rounders and fourth rounders are just every year just coming out the woodwork at quarterback, like doing none?
And to Purdy, do you think Purdy leaves the Niners and go succeed somewhere else? I don't see it. I don't really see it. Yeah,
Greg, it's this bad, bro. It's this bad where the fucking Bears and Browns have found quarterbacks before we have.
The Browns.
Do you understand that? Do you understand how bad that is, bro? The Bears and Browns, two organizations that are historically known for fucking up quarterbacks, have found quarterbacks before we have.
Yeah.
How?
Show Deuces just said it through. The Browns won through 30 quarterbacks to find Shador.
We cannot do this anymore.
And they had one in Baker. They just fucked it up with Baker.
We cannot do this anymore. Bro, my man said 2016. We almost a decade later. We can't do it no more, bro.
Yeah, that was almost 10 years ago. Damn. That's crazy. Yeah.
What will it be though, Greg? Is it going to be another late round quarterback like they just did? Or are they going to say if they draft a quarterback, hey, we got to get a first round guy. It's first round guy. It just drafted
two Browns, bro. The Browns. Yeah, they drafted Gabriel and Shador. Yeah. I mean, we'll see what happens if Stefanski gets out of there.
Either way, no, but I get your sentiment, bro. I get it. I mean, you want to draft a team, you want to get, you want to get the talent, you want to stockpile the talent. I understand that.
We're so focused on quarterback. There's this linebacker out of Texas Tech that I love. This motherfucker, the way he plays ball, man. If it wasn't for quarterbacks, this kid should be the Heisman Trophy.
All I know is this draft is a Latino fan's dream. You got all type of shit up in this draft.
Hell yeah, it is.
Rodriguez, Joey Aguilar, Diego Pavia, all these guys out here, bro.
Yeah, shout out to the little homies, Diego. I saw Diego's interview. I saw it. I saw him.
We're good.
No. And it's funny because I'm a Pavia fan, I'm a Pavia fan. But I understand he doesn't have the arm. I understand he doesn't have the height. Yeah.
Nah, bro. I just don't see it for the NFL.
He has the heart and the drive that you want to believe in. Yes. That can, Yeah.
He about to go back to Vanderbilt, get whatever the fuck he want, bro. Whatever he want. You know what I mean? But when it comes to the NFL, no sirree. I don't see it. Now, if he proves me wrong, hey, so be it, bro. I just don't see it.
Hey, the Chargers didn't believe in Breeze because he was too small. They let him go to New Orleans and shit. You saw how that happened.
Yeah. Does he have Breeze accuracy?
No, I don't know if the accuracy with Breeze, because Breeze was accurate as fuck. I remember Breeze at Purdue. Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's Rudy.
Hey.
Oh, shit. Aguilar, actually, one of my co-hosts, Raquel, sent me a video. She just found out about him, and I was like, "Yeah, he's a good one too." Mm-hmm.
She's cool. Late round, dude, third, fourth
late round, dude. Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Third, fourth round. Doug Flutie was
Doug Flutie, bro. Flutie Flakes.
Yeah, bro. Doug Flutie. Who knows, man? I mean, hey, look, Breeze did get hurt with the Chargers. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it led to it. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it could look. Yeah, if y'all, if the team were to come to y'all and be like, "Hey, man, you know, we're gonna draft X, Y, and Z first round, second round, third round, but our quarterback solution for y'all is Diego Pavia for the 2026 Raiders." How y'all feel?
Oh man, he's starting in 2026.
That's the plan.
Man,
that's the plan.
I hope Kenny Pickett look good. Last couple games. He could be our bridge while we let them battle it out, I guess.
Yeah.
He got small hands against short man. Oh man.
I wouldn't be hey, like I said, bro, like you on the right track because we need as many guys we can get. This is the thing that I'm at though. This is where I'm at. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I haven't really presented it to y'all, but we're gonna talk about it a little bit before we got here. Everybody's always like, man, stockpile, or like, you know what I mean, do these things. Or like wait till next year to get a quarterback. I'm always like, next year, everybody's always like, wait till quarterback next year, but next year is more about like receivers and D linemen and shit next year than it is about quarterbacks. I mean, like Arch can come out, but shit, y'all taking Arch before Jeremiah Smith for real? No.
Oh, Jeremiah, bro. Jesus.
So why everybody that's always like, man, wait for a quarterback? How come we couldn't just take a quarterback now and just say maybe next year we take Jeremiah or some shit, or like you take a star defensive lineman that we can now build. You know what I mean? It's like next year is very, very deep and rich with outside of quarterback positions too. So that's kind of where I'm at. But
yeah, I feel you when it comes to that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I hear some yelling going on downstairs. I got to see what's going on.
Or even with Arch, Arch.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. We see how he progresses. But man, before we get out of here, man, is there anything you want to talk about, touch on before we dip on out of here?
Oh yeah, man. You know what? First and foremost, thank you, Nation, tuning in and for acknowledging me as one of the biggest Notre Dame fans out there. Because the amount of messages I got.
Time to make the change. Gotta make the change.
The amount of messages I got and memes that keep getting sent to me about my team being asked out of the playoffs shows me that y'all understand what a diehard Notre Dame fan I am. Yes. But I will say this, man. If you don't understand the chokehold ESPN and networks are starting to have on these conferences, right, and why they favor them, you don't understand why I'm so mad. Not even Miami. Miami got in, whatever. But the fact that Alabama, a 3-loss fucking team, they got hammered on national television, and you want to sit there and say, we're not going to punish people in the conference game, championship, but you punish BYU against an amazing Texas Tech team, right? Texas Tech's defense is insane, bro. All I'm saying is y'all want to yell they should join the conference. There's a reason. Notre Dame hasn't joined the conference, y'all. They don't need one.
Nah. This is where I'm going to disagree. Y'all need a conference, bro.
Just to get in. But put it this way. Even if we were in the ACC ain't guaranteed one of the spots.
That is true. Now, I thought, like, this is where my problem is lying. I think y'all AD is going too far. Where he's like, man, he basically like, fuck the ACC, bro. Like, they have done irreparable damage.
I get that because had they put Miami in the championship game versus Virginia, then one of those two teams would have automatically won in based on the fact that they were ranked. Whoever won that game, more than likely it would have been Miami. I honestly think the ACC tried to pull some slick shit and put Duke in that game, hoping Virginia would win. And they would get 2 teams in the playoff. Yeah, that's more money to the conference.
There you go, right there. So it could work. At the same time, you know what I mean? The head-to-head was there, so I was like, y'all lost the head-to-head. So that was always going to
be. Yeah, that was always going to linger over. That was always going to linger over.
My problem was like, bro, you mad at ACC. You should just be mad at the committee as a whole for the selection process. Look.
I'm more mad at the committee than I am there.
That's what I've been saying the whole entire time. Yes, we're talking about this. You know, the conversation was Miami, Notre Dame at the time. That was a little easier conversation than Alabama and Notre Dame. Now it's like, okay, now it's more intricacies that we got to talk about. They got 3 losses, but it's like it's SEC teams, and then one of the losses it's at fucking Georgia, which they played already. You know what I mean? So it's like
Florida State, the beginning of the year. Remember that?
Ugly. The Florida State one was ugly. I don't know. Me personally, as a voter, I would be like first week shit. Like I'd be like, it is what it is for all teams, like first week shit. But
that's what I'm saying. If they said first week don't matter with Alabama, then why did it matter for Notre Dame?
Right. So then it's like, who's their second? Oh, Oklahoma. See, Oklahoma's a playoff team though, and Alabama lost to Oklahoma.
Yeah,
but if Alabama don't play in that championship game, they still only got 2 losses.
Yeah,
right. So then it's like, and realistically, it's really, that's why I'm saying the selection process is fucked off because it's really not Alabama's fault that they got in like that. It's really Texas A&M's fault. Because if Texas A&M didn't fucking lose that game,
that changes things.
They'd be in the championship game, and we're not even having this discussion. You know what I mean? We're not even having this. So
again, if A&M doesn't lose, that changes a whole bunch of shit.
It's the selection process, bro. Like I was saying the day they got selected. Shout out to JMU, good season, whatever the case. No fucking way they should be in there over Notre Dame.
Oh no, I mean go get Tulane, JMU, you're gonna get your money. You're gonna get your college football playoff game for your one game. Go collect your money. You need it. I get it, but they don't belong in there, bro.
Not over y'all and all that. No. It should be the 12 best
teams.
All that, bro. Like who are the best teams? You know what I mean? So that's how I feel it should go, man. I mean, even if they expand that to 16 teams, if the selection is still the same, it's still gonna be flawed.
Yeah. It is. It really is. And if they really don't want an ass whooping like TCU took that one year, then that's why you can't let teams in there. And it's not because they're not good or they're not. You got to remember the level of the players that go to those schools are different. Notre Dame, we used to get our ass kicked because we didn't get those 5-star recruits, 4-star recruits. Now with Morgan Freeman, they're starting to come to Notre Dame. Right. Now we can compete with these motherfuckers. Last year when we beat Georgia, bro, I was like, man, we finally did it. We finally showed these SEC motherfuckers we can compete with you, you know?
Yeah.
But man, it was just hard. It's frustrating. The whole selection thing. It should be the 12 best teams. 12 best teams.
I agree on that.
Mm-hmm. That have a shot at the title.
Yeah, they actually have a shot and can compete. So I'm not even mad at that. But shit, we had to get into the Notre Dame talk real quick, man, because y'all know what it is. Save this though, because the fellas, everybody, they definitely want to do another rundown you tonight, because that Michigan news. we gotta get into the Michigan news, bro, and get it.
I was on live with the connection, and then that's why I was like, wait, what's going on? That's how I wasn't hip to what happened. Chris summed it up for me in 2 memes. I was like, well, god damn.
Yeah, bro. And it's even worse. It's even worse.
Yeah, it's getting worse and worse. Jeez.
We definitely got to get with the fellas, man, on with a rundown and go ahead and get to talking about the college landscape. But
man, you need to get a turf on here, because a lot of y'all don't know, but all this craziness with the NIL and all this, Turf told us a long time ago, y'all. This shit was coming.
He definitely did. He definitely did. Yeah. So we definitely gonna get into that, bro. It's a lot of great content in store. But appreciate everybody for tapping in with another State of the Nation, man. Anything you want to tell the people before we go ahead and get ready to get on out of here?
Hey, yo, make sure you follow me at Chidolinus. Make sure you follow my channel. Do a bunch of shows, a bunch of different guys. My man. I started a new one with Raider Will. One of my TVH brothers. We do that. I'm starting to like the afternoon, midday thing.
Yes, sir.
Is around 12:30, so make sure you tap in tomorrow. We'll be running that again. And then of course, our usual shows, Monday Puro Raider, and then Tuesday with Jeff and the Black Hole, and Wednesday with Jay, Jeff, and Nathan, the Raider Connection show. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir. Appreciate it. And make sure everybody continue to tap in with my dog, man. Hit that like button on his channel. You already know what I say. Hit the subscribe button if you're feeling what you're hearing. As for me, man, like I said, you might get a rundown you tonight because it's a lot of shit that's going on in the college landscape, bro. So make sure you keep your notifications on. We definitely gonna have to do that a little bit later on in the day, man, around 6, maybe 7 o'clock tonight. So if so, keep your notifications on. We're gonna get that thing cracking. Of course, we'll have, our usual rundown after the game on Mondays at 11 o'clock, same time, man. So we're going to be doing that thing. Sometimes it's State of the Nation if our dog can make it. Sometimes it's a rundown show. If not, whatever the case, man, we continue to keep it popping. We got our usual Wednesday shows as well. So much content that drops, man. I just tell people, keep your notifications on, bro. Just keep your
notifications. Just do that. Yeah.
Just keep your notifications on so you know when the show, what show's playing, what you got, whatever the case, man. But until then, man, we appreciate everybody, and we'll see you next time here on State of the Nation with your boys Rundown and Cheeto. Peace.